Perfection. Perfection is acquisition of the real, unconditional, unlimited state of skill with no sense or idea of refinement. Perfection happens by itself. Perfection is infinite. Perfection is ultimate. At human level, perfection has limitations, since the goal or objective you have set for yourself to achieve is based on the knowledge acquired for attainment of refinement. Perfection is unreal as long as you are striving for excellence or purification. For the idea of effort is still there, and the goal or target to reach the stage even makes it conditional. The real is devoid of objectives and is unconditional. Reality has no limitation. If you are trying for perfection in any field of your choice, you are also setting limitations alongside. It is a pity that in trying or putting effort to iron out flaws, you are adding flaws by making mistakes instead of removing the one already present. In the process of eliminating a flaw, you may be surprised or pained to observe that there are many which require extirpation. Eventually, the process itself becomes tardy with lot of imperfections. Perfection is not knowledge-based as understood by many. Knowledge means acquisition of all that appeals to the senses. Reality is nothing to do with your acquisition of knowledge and perfection. Knowledge here means knowledge of the real. Reality or the divine is already perfect. You need not do anything to make it perfect. You are also perfect when you lose your identity with ego. As long as your ego puts its head out and claims ownership of all that is acquired and assumes the role of the doer, the imperfections also exist alongside. That is why we say, to err is human, to unerr is divine. Divine will not err, therefore only divine is perfect. The achievement is for the mind. Your soul is nothing to do with your worldly achievement. The perfection is a state of achievement of refinement. If you take the example of scientists and the people involved in technological innovation, they are always experimenting and trying so many things to bring about perfection in their field of research. In the process, they sometimes fail miserably in finding the exact cause for certain reactions. They stumble upon one mistake after another in trying to remove such mistakes and to attain perfection. In case they succeed and are closer to perfection, it will not be a matter of surprise and sometimes even disappointment that their so-called perfect patent may soon be dislodged overnight to make their theory imperfect. A perfect theory at one time will be outlasted by another perfect theory at another time. Therefore, perfection is limitless and endless. The stark reality is that their dream of perfection will become unreal. In the waking state, you are trying for perfection and also formulating principles for achieving the condition in your aim. In the deep sleep, dreamless state, you are yourself, with no such objectives, ideals and principles to aim at for perfection. You are in that unconditional condition of perfect existence. Therefore, you need not be knowledgeable to be perfect. You need not be strong to be perfect. You need not be rich to be perfect. One need not be beautiful to be perfect. One also need not be correct to be perfect. Anything that appeals to your senses will be considered to be correct and perfect. All that appeals to your mind at some point of time may even come to be dropped and rejected outright as incorrect and useless, let alone dubbing it as perfect. Divinity is beyond correction and perfection. Humanity is within correction and perfection. Animality is without correction and perfection.